Good morning, sixth grade. So, those of you who have been following me and my Rube Goldberg process, you will see that my setup is quite different from what it was before. So, with what I had before, very frustrating, as I'm sure some of you have been experiencing, and I had to take a different route. I actually spoke with Miss McLean for a minute, collaborated a little bit, and so I was able to come up with some different ideas here. So some of you may recognize this from our balancing equations and inequalities math lesson, our little scale here. So I have, see if I can't pull it over here for you to see. So my process, okay? So again, working backwards, I still have a Jenga trail. I still have a cup, but instead of a cup rolling with a marble inside of it to release, I'm thinking maybe more of the cup just falling over and releasing the marble that's inside to knock down the Guess Who piece. From that, in order to get this cup knocked over, I have a piece of strings taped to the bottom of one side of my scale. And then I've tried it a couple times, and I'll show you right now what I have been having a problem with is as I release a marble and it falls in here, it's not quite enough weight in order to really flip this scale up so that it can tip over the cup. It needs to have a little bit more weight. So I'm going to try it with multiple marbles and see if it doesn't work that way. Because I have found that I need the big boulder marble in the cup to roll far enough in order to have enough force to knock over the Guess Who piece. If I don't, then if I have just a small marble in there, it's not going to hit it with enough force to knock over the piece. So I'm going to try 3 marbles. So I have it here, and I cut out the inside of a piece of a paper plate, and I've created a bit of an inclined plane here around this little cylinder-shaped canister that I have here, and we're going to see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll have to try something else, brainstorm, and figure it out. So I'm going to release 3 marbles at a time. Oh, and it looks like with my scale, with my inclined plane, it got stuck here. So let's see if I can't figure out, oh, it got stuck on a piece of tape that's right there. So if I can fix that up, hopefully. All right, let's try this again. Get everything set up properly, and let's go. And one of the marbles got stuck. So again, as you can see, there's some weight distributed there, but it's not enough to make that cup tip over. To just try and test it, I'm going to use some more marbles to see maybe how many marbles it would take in order to get that cup flipped the way I want it to go. So I'm going to take these out. I'm not going to use the full machine at the moment. I'm also noticing as this goes here, I might have to adjust the length of my string. All right, but we'll see. All right, so I've got 6 marbles here. So I'm just going to toss them in and see if this works. Then I can go about seeing if I can't release that many marbles at one time. So if I tipped over my cup, but if you can tell, the marble didn't come out. So I'm wondering if maybe I need some more force to get that to go, or, I really haven't tried it with a smaller marble inside. I just am already concerned that maybe it's not enough force to knock down one of the Guess Who pieces. So I take these out and I set up my machine again, and I'll put a small marble in here, and I'll try using the boulder just to see if it works. Ooh, almost. It almost rolled. It almost tipped it over, but not quite. So let me try one more here. All right, again, I'll try with a small marble inside, maybe a boulder, and then one small marble. Again, it tipped it over, but now the trouble is getting the marble to actually roll outside of the cup. Because I was trying it with my hand, And I was able to get marbles to roll out of the cup, but of course my hand can't be part of the contraption. So I'll put the boulder back in there, and if I flip it my own, so now I see that there's an issue here with the weight distribution, that it's not getting the marble out. So I'm wondering if I should maybe use a different type of material, or instead of a marble, something different. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to try and figure it out. Maybe adjust my Rube Goldberg again, and see what comes up tomorrow. And this is what I want to see from you guys. I want to see you trying this and seeing what you can come up with, even if it's not successful every time. All right.